Hi, it's Nikki and I'm here for my 32-week update. I'm pretty excited. It's getting close. Less than 8 weeks to go now. I officially started maternity leave yesterday, so that was the day I was 32 weeks. So it's kind of strange to wake up and know that you don't have to go to work that day. But at the same time, kind of a relief. It was getting pretty tiring to have to go back and forth to different places here and there, because in my work as an English teacher I would have to go to different businesses and basically give the class where the business was at. So yeah, now it's calming down, but I'm still just as busy. I've been in full nesting mode. So that's finally kicked in. I think particularly just because I was kind of getting to the stage where I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so close, I've still got so many things to do. So yeah, I spent pretty much all of yesterday until about like 9:30 at night just washing, cleaning, rearranging cupboards. Like I got all the towels out of the hall cupboard and put them in our bedroom, you know, just to create room where I needed it to be and stuff. So yeah, getting all that done. I finally got around to pre-washing some of my cloth diapers yesterday. So yeah, just kind of starting to discover how intensive a job that is. Not in the sense that, you know, you actually have to sit there and scrub or anything. I mean, I have a machine, but because I have a front loader, I actually need to keep an eye on, you know, wait for it to fill up, and then I basically add a full 10-litre bucket of water once it's filled up, just so that it's got enough water in there, because I don't know if that's typical of HE washers, like front-loading washers, but ours, basically you can't even see, you can see that the stuff in there is wet, but you can't see any water going around. That's how little water it uses, so I have to add like tons just to make sure that all of the detergent and everything is getting through and getting out. So yeah, that's fun, but you know. Yes, I did another load today and sort of, yeah, learning the ropes for that. And I've got my little list here because otherwise, you know, my pregnancy brain, I'll just forget everything. So what has been happening since my last video? I think it was 3 weeks ago. A lot of baby movements. She's been very, very active. I first started feeling hiccups somewhere about 30 weeks probably. So, but she doesn't do it very often, or if she does, I just don't feel it because it's so faint that I really don't feel it much, and it's kind of, they're faster than my heartbeat but slower than hers, so kind of, yeah, really quick. I wouldn't have thought that it would be so quick, but yeah, just definitely felt like rhythmical movements down there that I guess would be the hiccups. So yeah, I felt that a few times, but not so often. I'm not sure I've really figured out a pattern of her movements in terms of like times of day that she's awake or asleep, or, you know, whatever. If I lie down, particularly on my side, then she'll start moving. But yeah, because some days I'll feel her all day and without stopping, and then, you know, other days it'll just be here and there. So I haven't really figured out much of a pattern, apart from maybe to say that the evening she seems to be most active. But yeah, like on Sunday I was at church, and anybody who was like in the music team up the front would have, if anybody was looking at my face during any of the songs, they would have seen me like going, oh, oh, oh. Every time that she kicked, it was that hard. So, and that was really often too. So it's kind of, sometimes it just gets a bit disturbing in the way, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's good to feel her moving around, and yeah, I'll probably miss that once she's born and I'm not feeling her inside me anymore, but yeah. She's also discovered my bladder. That was, you know, since about, I don't know, about the start of the third trimester. And I think I'm lucky because a lot of people, the baby discovers their bladder much earlier than that. It's just turning the battery on for my camera. Yeah, so me, it's been like just the third trimester, and it's not comfortable. She's like, I guess she's not jumping up and down on it because her feet are like up the top and her head's down the bottom. She's been head down since, or every scan since 16 weeks, so she must be like, I don't know, pushing it with an arm or something. But yeah, so that's sends me to the bathroom regularly. I've also been having a couple of other cravings. I was craving like chicken nuggets or just like crumbed chicken or something like that. And one day, you know, or one evening I was just craving it. I really wanted it, but I wasn't driving by, you know, I wanted a chicken burger or something, but I wasn't driving by McDonald's or anything like that. I was on my way past this other burger chain that they have over here called Quick, and I knew that I don't really like their burgers. It's pretty much the sauces on their burgers that's disgusting, but I really wanted this chicken. So I stopped and I got this chicken burger from Quick, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the sauce, but I was glad I had the chicken at least. So yeah, and then another thing that I've discovered is milk. Like, I'll drink a glass of milk, but I will add maple syrup to it. So instead of, you know, adding your chocolate flavouring or whatever that some people do, I will put in maple syrup, and so it's kind of like liquid pancakes. But so that's pretty good. And oh, she often like sticks a foot or something like right up under my ribs, and then I have to sit up straight because otherwise it's really not comfortable. So that's what she's doing right now. And then yeah, another thing is that I've had another couple of prenatal classes. So one last Thursday was on breathing during labour. It was run by the physiotherapy department, and that's like a weekly 4-week class that I go to. And those ones you actually have to pay for, but then the hospital also runs free ones that you can go to, you know, whenever they happen to have them running. So I'm going to a few like that. But yeah, and so actually I haven't done all that many prenatal classes yet. So being 32 weeks, it's kind of like, you know, this is when they are all starting to come. So I've got 1 or 2 a week from now until I think I'm finished by 36 weeks. Yeah, so in the next month I've got quite a few of them. And I've got my next doctor's appointment on Saturday. It was originally on a Friday, and because the doctor wasn't meant to be working on the Saturday, and because I like to have, this one's an ultrasound, and I like to have the ultrasound on Saturday because that way Vince doesn't have to miss work, because he has a bit of trouble actually getting out of there and being on time. So then they sent me a letter in the post, and I saw that it was from the doctor, just this envelope. I'm like, oh no, you know, what have I got? Normally they don't contact me unless, you know, something's wrong. But it was just that they were changing the time of my appointment because she can't do the Friday one anymore, and they suggested Saturday. I'm like, great, suits me. So I can't wait for that. It's the last main ultrasound that I'll be having. After that it's all just scans until the birth. Like, they never, like, I think I have to see a midwife at some point, but up until now I still haven't seen a midwife. So I haven't ever had like the fundus, the belly measured like there or anything. It's all just like a little mini scan every time just to check the actual size of the baby and everything. But not like, you know, getting good detailed views. So this Saturday is the last time that I'll get like a proper ultrasound and good detailed view. So yeah, pretty excited about that, and yeah, it's all getting closer. I don't think I have anything else to say apart from that, so I'll see you for my next update. Bye.